Well, there's a lot happening in a lot of different places. Here, the clashes have been going now for 3 or 4 hours. And if you look behind me, you can see the lines of Israeli riot police and soldiers. They've actually just moved in and gone up that road towards the 400 or 500 Palestinian protesters up there who've been throwing stones. Israeli undercover officers have gone in and made a number of arrests just within the last few minutes. Now, we've heard the sound of rubber bullets being fired, lots of tear gas in the air as well, and ambulances have been picking up the injured. Here, we understand dozens of Palestinians have been injured throughout the day.
And there seem to be outbreaks of fighting of various types in other parts of the country, the Golan Heights, and now we're hearing on the border with Lebanon.
That's right. Let me just run you through what we know. We know that in the Golan Heights, a number of Palestinian refugees living in Syria have apparently breached the border. There has been conflict there with Israeli soldiers. We have had confirmed one person dead there. That's from medical sources. Possibly 4 people killed, many more injured. And as you say, clashes also on Israel's border with Lebanon, apparently with Palestinian refugees protesting on the Lebanese side who managed to cross into Israel. And lastly, in Gaza, where there were large Nakba Day protests right on the border with Israel, we understand as many as 45 Palestinians have been injured, some of them apparently from shrapnel from Israeli tank fire.
Now, as you say, Palestinians mark Nakba every year. How is this different, though, this time?
You're right. Nakba Day, which literally means catastrophe in Arabic, marks the moment where hundreds of thousands of Palestinians lost their homes in 1948 after the creation of the State of Israel. There are protests every year, but it does seem that this year Palestinians have managed to mobilise a lot of people in a lot of different parts of Israel and the West Bank, but also the wider region. And I think what we've got this year is that Palestinians are feeling emboldened and inspired by the uprisings we've seen elsewhere in the region, in Egypt, in Libya, in Tunisia, etc. And basically, for their part, they feel that for the Palestinian side, things are moving, they're mobilising. We had the deal between Fatah and Hamas, the 2 main Palestinian factions, signed a few weeks ago, bringing an end to 4 years of political division among Palestinians, and at least on their side, they feel that things are moving at the moment.